What's good, YouTube?
I'm Lance.
And I'm Des. And welcome to our channel. Okay, y'all. So today, before we get into the video, we have a little housekeeping. We just want to let y'all know that we're going to be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway. And all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and comment below a question that you would like for us to answer. So after we reach 100 subscribers, we'll be doing a Q&A and answering all the questions that y'all have for us. It can be relationship advice. It can be anything about us, how old we are, our favorite colors, whatever y'all want to know. Just post it in the comments under this video to be entered to win our giveaway. And make sure that you subscribe. That's all you have to do. Subscribe, comment a question, and you'll be entered to win.
Alright. So, without further ado, let's get into the video.
So as y'all can tell, we're going to be telling y'all our story on how we met. So, you want to start?
Alright, so first of all, we went to the same school in college.
Yep.
Shout out Stephen F. Austin.
SFA, ask some jacks.
Hey. So, I mean, it was a small town. I mean, medium-sized school. It was okay. She was an accounting major. I was a finance major. So, we, we're kind of in the same wheelhouse. And it's a small world. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of knew who she was. She kind of knew who I was. And, you know what I'm saying? She seen me around. She was feeling me. And
no, that's not how it happened.
That's how I remember it. Pretty much, I mean, she was, feeling your boy. So, bada bing, bada bam. Pretty much one thing led to the next. So.
This is how it really happened. So, probably, 2012-ish? I think about 2012. I was a CA, and he was a CA. And I remember my assistant hall director, she knew him. And so I guess she called him over so they could hang out or whatever. And we were all in the lobby. It was like the first week, and we were like just gearing up for the residents to come. And that's my first encounter of Lance, is him coming over to our hall and just being this cool guy that he is.
Chill. So fast forward a couple years, we had a class together. I want to say it was tax accounting.
Yeah, it was
tax accounting. Hey. So me being me, I didn't have the textbook.
Sure didn't.
And she did have the textbook. And, you know what I'm saying, she was kind of fun. So, and I knew, you know what I'm saying, I knew who she was, like I said. So, the way it happened, actually, I hit her up on Twitter, slid in the DMs, trying to get the textbook.
Wait, this is the first time he slid in the DMs, but go ahead.
Right, this is the first time I slid in the DMs. The reason it was the first time is because she curved me.
I did not curve him.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put the screenshots up, that's okay. So basically I was like, we had a test coming up. I didn't have the book, needed to study. Boys was trying to get up out of there. So asked her for the textbook, or if we can study together, I can see the pages, whatever. She was like, sure, we'll see, or something along those lines. No response. Boys probably failed the test.
What you mean no response? I did respond back, but the next day I never hit you up.
Right, you said sure, we'll see, and then after that, no response.
I mean, you graduated, so it don't matter if you failed or not. Boy's got his degree. Look at him.
Look, man. Anywho, yeah. So like I said, tried to slide in the DMs just to get the study on. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Just to get my study on, to no avail. But that was like our first kind of encounter.
I think this was in 2013 or 2014. It was the spring of 2014. That's when it was, because that's when I took my tax class. And we had to get it. Remember, they had brand new books for that year. So we had to get that thick book. It was so expensive, so I don't even blame you for not buying it. I think that's the first book I ever rented in college, because it was just too expensive. But
right,
so fast forward, we both get into relationships. I don't know if you were already in a relationship, but we both are in relationships, and I guess our significant others at the time, we all just kind of hung out in similar circles. So, we would have barbecues at our apartments, or, just whatever, we would just hang around in similar circles. So we would see each other I wouldn't say quite often, but...
Quite often, but enough. Like I knew she was, she knew who I was, like I said. So, we would see each other.
We never really talked, though.
Yeah, we never really kind of interacted really at all for the most part.
But we hung around, but
right.
never talked.
Exactly, it was weird. But I mean, you know, everything happens for a reason.
That's true.
So, all right. So fast forward a little bit. Boys done graduated. What's that? December 2014. And so I ended up moving to Phoenix. Long story. Maybe that can be another story time. Who knows?
Exactly. Maybe. If y'all want another story time about Lance moving to Phoenix and then moving back to Texas, we got y'all.
Alright, so fast forward. Boys is living in Phoenix. And
I graduate and I moved back to Dallas.
right. Okay, yeah. So the way it happened was I maybe ended up following her on Snapchat. Maybe I saw her Snapchat name on her Twitter or something like that. You know, boys is resourceful, you hear me? So I saw her on Snapchat. She followed me back. So you know what that means. But then, you know, Snapchat is kind of like a way to, saying you kind of see what they're on a day-to-day basis. From my context clues, kind of gathered that maybe she was, you know, on the market at the time.
And I was, and I already knew he was. So.
Right, exactly. So, you know, I remember it specifically.
Oh.
One day, yeah. One day, she had this horrible, like, super ugly Dallas Cowboy shirt.
He's always hating. Always. Go ahead, continue.
Super ugly Dallas Cowboy shirt, and you know what I'm saying, I'm going through my feed or whatever, and there's no way that I can let this pass, and I can't say nothing. So, I just, you know what I'm saying, hit her with a sort of little thumbs down because they get no love around here. So, hit her with the thumbs down, and she responded. And, I mean, low-key, from there, the rest was history.
Yeah, for real.
But, yeah.
I think, from one, when he hit me up, I was like, what does he want? Like, not that there's anything wrong with him, but it's just like, we never talked.
Yeah.
So, it's like, what does he want? And so, of course, he's in my DMs hating. This is the second time he slid in, by the way. So, yeah, I'm like, what does he want? And so, I think we talked on Snapchat for about a week.
Yeah.
And then boys finally asked me for my number. And then once I give him my number, he hit me up in my text messages on the same Cowboys drama from the week before. Like, come on now, it's getting repetitive. You looking like a hater at this point. Like, get it together, you know? So basically, yeah, so after that, I think we pretty much talked every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so every single day.
We were like texting pretty much all day. My productivity went down at work.
It did not.
Yeah, we was texting all throughout the day. And you know, like how it is in the first stages of texting, you kind of learning about the other person, seeing how they are, what they like, what they're into. And it was just a whole lot of that. A lot of trash talking, a lot of clowning on each other, because that's, you know, just
what we do.
That's just how we are. But yeah, I mean, she was cool. I could see that. I was cool. She could see that.
So then, I think about, a month later?
Maybe so.
A month later, Lance came to Texas, or flew into Dallas, and that was our first time, like, kind of just hanging out as, like, you know, we kind of like each other. So, yeah, we hung out, and we had a good time. It was some drama surrounding it from some unspoken parties. But, you know, overall, despite the drama, we had a good time. Boys didn't want to leave me, y'all. Let me tell y'all, Lance had a 7 o'clock flight, 7 a.m. flight on the Sunday, and he was supposed to fly out. He didn't even want to leave. So he missed his flight, bought another flight for later on that day, and almost missed that one because he still didn't want to leave. So, yeah.
First of all, if you know anything about me, I don't wake up early at all, period.
Okay, but that's beside the point.
So me getting to a 7 a.m. flight, chances are slim to none.
We woke up in time to get him to the airport. That's the point.
First of all, I'm cutting all this out, so you can go ahead.
No, you're not.
No, this is, yeah, so anyway, fast forward, boys get back to Phoenix, you know, move on with our lives. And I would say it was about, how long?
It was maybe like a week later.
Maybe like a week, you know what I'm saying? I had, you know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure she was cool in person, make sure she wasn't just lame or corny or anything like that, because you never know. You never know. But like I said, went out to Dallas, made sure she was official, came back out to Phoenix, and you know, we still were talking every day. Yeah. Stuff like that, and
nothing changed. If anything, it just got better.
Right, because they like you know, put the text with the real life and kind of, you know, get a glimpse of how it really was or whatever. So maybe like a week or so, after that, I had to go ahead and ask her to be my gal. I had to scoop her up. You know what I'm saying? Had to take her off the market. And it was interesting because like we had both been kind of in our texting. We had both been kind of talking about relationship stuff and this and that. And we didn't really know we were gonna hop into a relationship just because the situation we was in at the time. But it just so happened that that's just how it worked out. And it's kind of, we were in different states. It was long distance, so it was definitely some uncertainty.
Yeah.
But had to go ahead and do it, and I mean, here we are ultimately.
Here we are.
A
whole year and 3 months.
Yeah.
Later or something like that, I think.
Year and 3 months in the game, man.
Yeah, so we out here thugging or whatever,
Yeah.
So that's our story on how we met.
Yes.
We should do more story times because we have a ton of stories. Like how we physically got Lance back to not back to Phoenix, but back to Dallas, because that was a struggle.
Bruh, yeah.
A struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, the journey back to Dallas, the journey back to Texas was definitely a struggle.
Yes.
Yeah, this wasn't bad. Yeah, if y'all want to see some more story times,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know. 50 likes.
50 likes.
50
That's
likes.
it.
We got another story time coming.
Exactly.
Boom.
And don't forget about the giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe all you have to do is be subscribed and comment a question for us down below. That's all you have to do. Be subscribed and comment a question down below. And you will be entered to win a gift card from Lance and Des.
As always, please make sure to like the video.
Yes.
Like she said, subscribe to the channel.
Yes.
Leave a comment with a question below for the Q&A video.
Or if you want another story time.
Oh, or another story time, that's right. And as always, share this video with everybody. We need to see this everywhere. Please and thank you. I think that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm Lance.
I'm Des. Peace.